we got another game going here. This is in our Vikings season.
No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Minnesota Vikings.
And we're kicking. We want to kick. We love kicking.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Jacobs is the guy I kind of wanted to watch. Those outside runs. So I'm actually going to maybe play a 3 linebackers. You know what? Because it's not giving me yet. We're just going to play the 2 linebacker set. Push everybody that way.
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
There you go. That's
and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense for the Vikings, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air.
There you go, another one.
Interceptions in that one.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Yeah, we're playing a lot better in our tackling department already. Yeah, let's do something like that.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Carr. Throw left side.
We had that pick six.
And they're going to get him down.
All right, let's run it away here.
As he can only get this to the 30.
That's where Adam Thielen went. I was searching for him when I joined this league. I was like, where the fuck
on
is
their
Adam
opening
Thielen?
drive as it's 4th
Also,
down.
this
Here's
league
A.J.
is
Cole now to punt this one away.
I think that's what the commission said.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
So that
7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Oh, he got that square button down.
33. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Give to Cook out of the gun.
Oh, go Cook.
And some room to roam now. There he goes, right side.
There you go, Dalvin Cook, you monster.
Boy, the word with Dalvin Cook is explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at
He'll
their
lead the league in
teammates
rushing for
and start shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
Yeah, he's a monster. That's what we do know. And we know that our running attack is always good, no matter what team. Our 49ers franchise, Elijah Mitchell's going off. This one, Dalvin Cook, obviously.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. And Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That's yummy.
Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
We got both games tonight as well. Niners game
interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And we're expecting 2 wins. I mean,
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you...
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there for the Raiders.
You can run it still.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
I had that
covered. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's complete.
I don't think he got it.
Receiver Thielen.
No, he didn't.
They're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
He's looking like he's going for it. Yeah, he did end up going for it. What is he playing? 1 running back.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Carr, a quick throw.
We should have had that.
Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get to it. It was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. He'll buy some time right. Yeah, nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Flushed out right.
Touchdown.
Touchdown!
Where's my zone there?
Adam Thielen. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Extra point by Bass.
I had a zone right there.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
I got to play man on those trips.
Raiders 7.
I should have played man
instead of... the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, Cook.
No way.
Ended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This is looking nice. You don't ever play close on Brown here.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick sliding out of the pocket. Completes it to the fullback. That catch good for only a couple. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
C.J. Ham, 2 yards.
Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a 1st down. They're just 1 yard. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. 84 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
He's the NFL leader, wow.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Go here.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Getting the ball is Cook running left. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. Touchdown, Vikings. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and it's now 21-7.
Leading the league in rushing yards. He's over 100 yards in the 1st half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
1,058. I'm curious what is even 2nd.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
And we haven't even played the whole year.
At the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Eluding, and a big
and
loss
sack.
Here as he's taken down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that,
I don't want to play
this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
I think I might just play
offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out.
Let's go. And I thought he picked it.
Incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
If he's playing
that's
middle
what I'd like to see out
linebacker,
of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right.
I had
and
nothing.
He'll just get rid of it. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Kaepernick. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Jamie Gillen now on the punt.
I think that's in the end zone.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Play action. Now it's Carr.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Here we go. Mike 14. Mike 14. I don't think you got it, sir.
On 2nd down and 4. Carr.
Wide
to Jacobs.
I thought it was picked.
Take this to the
I literally had a guy right there in that zone.
Going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been played in the first half.
That's frustrating. It's so
I like
frustrating.
the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
Damn,
you and John coach from both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
See what I can do here. I'm going to go man.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Rolling to his right.
Oh, we got him. Let's go.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
No, we almost had it. We could even have a chance at a pick. Let's go.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
14's the mic. 14's the mic.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. He's at the 50. 20, 10, 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That's huge. That puts
Make
it to
it
a 3-score game.
weeks
Then
now
we get
with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about
then
being
we get the
in the
ball at
groove.
half.
What are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often.
We are
Listen,
in
if you get
great
a pick 6 in a
position
season
right now.
It's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this,
he just
I
run the
wouldn't
ball
play cards
together
against this guy in the locker room.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
No, he's letting the clock run. Good guy.
So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando,
all right,
here's
run
Jonathan
outside,
Coachman
of course, for
with our
them.
EA Sports Halftime
He's been
Report.
trying to take some shots. He's been really testing deep, but I'm thinking we go to that medium. Let's go medium.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Now we got Dalvin Cook. He's over.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the 2nd half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Oh, Pickens.
And that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now Carr on the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Yeah, we can do this.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, let's keep it how it is.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. And
let's go.
Away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So he is going for it.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen.
Play.
I think they know that. They're going
Maybe
for it on 4th.
No.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up. My 14, my 14. Here we go.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. To the sideline, and
that's trying to cover him. Just too slow on that.
Feeder down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw his Carr. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the 1st down inside the 10.
Okay, didn't let me pick my right guy. I would have covered that.
Going out.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quitting here.
0.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Derek Carr keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Raiders get a score closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
We have a guy named Dalvin Cook on our team.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Man, that
just no
wide
chance of
receiver
turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Well, he's free going down the left side.
Dalvin Cook, let's go.
Touchdown, Vikings. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And they've had little to no success stopping him on the ground all game long because that's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and by far the best touchdown of the bunch. They came into this game knowing that they needed to rely on him, and the defense knew they needed to slow him down. Yet he's delivered in a big way, and he's been sensational.
And you'll see, courtesy of the next-gen stats, he traveled better than 80 yards on the ground that time. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created, sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now a play fake. Carr. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. William Jackson with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Okay, so maybe we
exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
First down, here's the run with Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Are you kidding me? I guess let's just run it.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Again, it's Cook. A nice little juke. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 215 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We're not looking to... Oh, maybe we can just take this into the 4th.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Yeah, let's just take it to the 4th. Run a play, kill a lot of clock. Oh, he's giving me an opportunity to run.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Actually, we're going to pretend we're putting him on a big route.
On 3rd down, it's Cook.
He gets the first down
near the 20-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
So yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook, and he's taken down
I like
after
that.
a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He knows I like that.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
And we're killing a nice amount of clock.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook, and they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
36-yard attempt.
He is insane.
And this one is right through. And that will extend the lead out to 24.
So
he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it,
with 4 minutes.
Kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity.
Good game for
sure.
That's coach. What is that play call?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I was going to put someone on a short zone, but nah.
Here's Carr to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Let's do...
The Raiders on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
With some outside coverage.
Shotgun now for Carr. Flushed out right.
Pick.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
This dive is going to trick them for sure.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
We had a great rushing performance once again. I'm loving that. We had some pretty impressive runs.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
I think it's a pitch.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
And we can hit the 2-minute warning after this.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's just end this game on offense. Take some knees after this. After we get a first down, sit.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Oh, he got it.
He's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Jenkins.
And he got out of bounds.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
9-14, I'm coming for you.
Throwing on first down is Carr. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Game's over. It's just about if you can get 21 points or 17 points now.
Second and 3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Carr, gotta have this one. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Left side, Cook. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
32-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. They'll try the left side. It's Cook. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
If you... what do you want?
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. A give. This is Cook.
Don't fumble. Oh, he has a fumble.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it. And he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
So another big
win
for
start here at the 25.
And we turned the season around so far. This guy's still game planning.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs.
Oh, he's playing
and
his
he
back
gets us up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Okay. I mean.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 24, check 24.
Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, he's got it.
Keep that clock running.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Out of bounds.
It's incomplete.
Oh, I thought I kept
Couldn't
his feet in there for a second.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Dancing to his left. He's going to let it fly. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
65, under 10, under 10, 10.
Oh, snap the ball. This game's done. Come on. 15 seconds. Just end it.
Pick up the ball. Check 50, check 50. Kill, kill, kill.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, I went for the other guy.
Sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Check right 12, right 12, right 12. Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. 12.
Oh, I got Mika.
SOS.
Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Thielen.
2 seconds.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
You can't do it.
It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Let's go now. 72. Slip.
Same thing.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 21.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves,
That
can
is
they?
probably my worst
what a game
passing
to put
game
up
I've
that
ever
number
seen
of
in my
points.
life. All we did was run the ball. Oops. Okay. Let's see what a trench boost is here. Oh yeah, we had it for every rushing yard. Wow. That's huge. What is the oh wow, it's like a 300 yard difference. Wow. He is having a game and a half, or a season and a half, sorry. Wow. What week are we in? We're in 11. $940. Wait, is he one of the Josh Jacobs? He's the second leading rusher, and we stopped him? Damn. I'm proud. I'm proud. And we only have 171 attempts. That's insane. Brian Burns. Yeah, Dalvin Cook is a freak. I actually kind of want to go to stats and awards, and is MVP, yes, yearly awards is up. Dalvin Cook's number 1. Oh, Dalvin Cook's number 1. It's all running backs. Oh, top 3. Yeah, it's mostly running backs. Oh, they got Malik Willis in here? Wow. Wow. I didn't know they had this many. Dalvin Cook, MVP so far. What is our division looking like? We're definitely not first. We're actually last. That's funny. Only because we've been scoring like 40 points ever since we joined this team. No turnovers. Allow 4 yards per carry. And game plan interception. So we actually got most of our game plan goals. What a game though overall. I think, look at this. Insane day on the ground for Dalvin. The Vikes went into Las Vegas and sent the crowd home in shame after forcing 5 turnovers. What are the Bears doing out there? They're going to lose this game. I don't know, but Bears losing games, it sounds pretty good to me. But we're killing this one here. Peace out.